Hey team, I am going to shoot a really quick video that will take place of this week's team meeting. So I'm going to talk very fast, but you guys are used to that. So a few things just to know for this week is, first of all, don't forget to get names to me by this Wednesday about people that we can go visit next week as far as visiting people in their office on next Tuesday. Also, an FYI on that next Tuesday so that you can start planning ahead. You do not need to go purchase anything for this because I'm sure you all already own something, but we all are going to match to some extent again. You can go ahead and I'll take a moment of silence for you to roll your eyes. Okay, glad it's over because get over it. It's going to be fun. But we will all wear like plaid, flannel, something like that. If you have questions about what counts, talk to Erin Hurley. She's great at this. And so anyway, I'm sure you all own it. We're all going to wear that when we go for office visits next week. But make sure you get those names to me so we can start planning our route and things like that by Wednesday. Okay, next is that communication update will come out later on Monday, as normal from Wendy, just talking about weekend focus and things like that. It will likely be similar to this weekend with Christmas invites and then some missions in the close. Just a heads up, after this weekend, though, it will be Christmas invites all the way through actual Christmas because it's right around the corner. And also, this week, you'll just get some information about the rest of the year so that we can start planning ahead for things. But you can likely just look forward and know that Christmas, okay? Not that difficult. It's just Christmas, block and tackle. Let's do a great job. On the note of Christmas, I really want to challenge us to be leading the way with inviting people and really opening our hearts to what God has to say to us first through these messages. We're basically every weekend telling people, man, you should be here consistently and you should bring someone with you. And it is really difficult for us to lead somewhere that we are not going ourselves. And so I want to challenge us to be leading the way in that. And it doesn't mean that we have to tell everybody about it or tell everybody in the lobby like, hey, I did this, but just a matter of our heart and integrity, knowing that we are leading the way and that God is going to honor as we lead other people to do this. He's going to honor the fact that we have done it first and that we have stepped out in faith first. So I want to challenge you guys with that, and I'll be just asking questions, checking in on, hey, how are invites going? Hey, did you listen to the message this week? What did you take away from it? Just want to make sure that we are digging in and being very intentional this Christmas and not just telling other people to do that because that would be hypocrisy. Okay. Next, I wanted to share this really quick leadership blurb, something that Jerry Hurley said on a call this past week. I just thought it was really great, especially when we think about day-to-day and working with our teams and communicating to volunteers and things like that. He said, ambiguity is seen as a threat to our minds. And I thought that was so good, that when someone is experiencing something and it seems a little ambiguous, our mind automatically goes into threat mode. And so that can cause defensiveness, confusion, it can cause, miscommunication, all sorts of things, because our mind interprets a lack of clarity as a threat. I thought that was so interesting, and I've seen it play out so many times, and I see how true that is. So just a really quick leadership blurb for you, an encouragement of making sure that we are communicating to one another clearly, that we're on the same page, that we're communicating to volunteers clearly, because it's not just a matter of being clear or not, it's actually a matter of honoring them through setting clear expectations. When they know what to expect, when they know what is wanted of them, and they feel so honored in that. So I want to make sure we do that, especially going into Christmas season where we're asking a lot of our volunteers. Okay, an FYI is that starting next weekend, we're going to start having a form stack that every ministry completes at the end of the weekend. So it doesn't have to be the team lead, it can be, but just as long as someone from every ministry completes this at the end of the weekend. I'll send out more details this week, but just so you know, it'll be very simple, very quick, not a ton of details, but it'll help me have a good high-level idea of what's going on in every ministry going into ending the weekend and going into the next week. So that's coming, just an FYI. Really, the last thing is just want to pose the question, what is one thing that you will do this week to intentionally add value to someone else? Could be something like inviting someone to all staff like we talked about. Don't forget, every ministry bring in 2 people. It could be writing them a personal note, praying for them, and then texting them to let them know that they were prayed for. Whatever that looks like, I just want to pose that question, and feel free to keep me accountable as well. But what is one thing that you're doing this week to intentionally add value to someone else? Appreciate you guys so very much. We had a killer weekend. I'm so proud of everything that happened, from worship, host team, live kids, Switch. I know you guys don't have a ministry going on the weekend, but you guys were so helpful in the lobby, connecting with different people, taking care of situations, life groups. I saw tons of connections. I know Krista met a family here for the first time. And so really, really thankful for you guys and all the hard work that went into making this weekend successful. If you need something, please don't hesitate to let me know. You'll be getting tons of emails and information throughout the rest of the week. But congratulations, you just attended your shortest team meeting ever because it's like under 6 minutes. So you're welcome. All right, you guys have a great rest of the week. I'll see you soon. Bye.